Guys, it's your girl Deja, and I'm back again with a video. That was so fake. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Deja, and I'm back again with a video today, guys. Today we are watching Stupid Thieves caught on camera. We all love a nice thief, okay? Let's get into it, cause I want to see thieves get caught on camera. It's funny. Okay.
In the movies, criminals are often portrayed as suave, sophisticated figures who rob banks and museums in tailored suits with high-tech gadgets. Unfortunately, the reality is a little bit less glamorous, and most thieves are considerably less intelligent than the characters we see on the silver screen. Today, we're going to find that out firsthand, checking out a police lineup of clumsy criminals, bumbling burglars, and moronic shoplifters, as we take a look at some seriously stupid thieves who were caught on camera. If you've ever watched a heist movie, you'll know that a successful robbery requires a few things. A ragtag crew of misfits, a montage sequence, and most importantly, the perfect escape vehicle. Unfortunately, this first stupid thief missed that memo.
Ooh. Oh, hell. Nigga, if you want what you got, you should have just held it in your hand.
This dim-witted criminal took his eyes and hands off the prize by chucking his ill-gotten gains into the back of his open-top truck. Everybody loves a good chase sequence, but this one was a little anticlimactic, as an employee casually jogged up to the truck, grabbed the stolen goods, and waltzed away, forcing the thief to drive off empty-handed. The criminal's terrible choice of getaway vehicle is pretty embarrassing, but incredibly, he isn't the only thief who was foiled by a pickup truck.
Oh my God. Okay. Spray actor.
Believe it or not, this isn't a deleted scene from Home Alone, and the crafty homeowner behind this booby trap is Katie Camarena from Porterville, California, not Kevin McAllister.
She went to white parties.
In the weeks prior to this video, Katie's neighborhood had been targeted by a gang of criminals who'd started sneaking up on people's driveways in the dead of the night and stealing tools out of their vehicles. Katie's motion-activated porch light didn't deter the criminals, and the police were of little help. So the Camarenas decided to take the law into their own hands. Unfortunately, these suburban vigilantes didn't actually don masks and weapons to clean up the mean streets of Porterville. Instead, they grabbed a motion-activated lawn sprinkler and rigged it up to their truck. The trap worked perfectly, and when this criminal pulled into the Camarena's driveway that evening, all the thief cycled away with was a face full of water. Well, I assume he was a thief. Hopefully that wasn't the local paper boy.
Go into the fold and turn website layouts into an art form.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to start paying for that YouTube Pro shit or whatever it is for no ads.
Water. Which criminal did you think was dumber? For Super Stupid Truck Boy, hit the like button. And for Cat Cretin, hit subscribe. All done? Amazing. What clips of idiocy have we got next? So that criminal didn't steal a single tool, but the Camarena's DIY booby trap definitely made him look like one. He shouldn't feel too bad, though. Some criminals don't need outside help to make themselves look stupid whilst committing their crimes. Walmart's official slogan is save money, live better. And this criminal decided to heed their advice, saving himself a ton of cash by stealing from the store. As the dim-witted thief took his items with a 5-finger discount, he wasn't too concerned with subtlety, shoving a giant box under his hoodie and hoping for the best as he stood in line. There isn't much information about this criminal online, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say he probably got caught. While that was a pretty pathetic attempt at crime, not every criminal is so inept.
What's she doing? Oh!
This thief is like a magician, able to lift up her dress and make an entire television disappear in the blink of an eye. The crime occurred
How's she
in
walking
Papeles,
with
Costa Rica, back in
She
2015.
nasty.
And although the woman looks pretty stupid squatting over the television box, the way that she
free
holds
TV,
it between her
fuck
legs, covers it with her dress, and walks out of the store that naturally is undeniably impressive.
I mean, I don't think she could have just. I don't think she needed to put it under her dress because I don't see nobody looking, and she probably haven't went to that store since. So I would just grab out 2 or 3 TVs and just run the fuck out of there. Fuck
Use
that.
the term as thick as thieves, but I didn't realize they were talking about their thighs. According to the local authorities, this woman was never identified or caught by the police, so you might be wondering why I'm calling her stupid. Well, 1, the camera was right there. 2, stop defending criminals. And 3, look at what would have happened if she'd been caught.
Vamos lá, vamos ver o que estava escondido aí. Vamos lá, vai tirando, tira tudo.
They caught them stealing stuff and put it in their pussy. I mean.
Põe no chão.
Oh my god, wait, I forgot what was recording.
Vai lá. Vamos lá, vai tirando aí.
Oh Lord, oh my god.
Vira
You know
pra cá,
how
vira
embarrassing
aqui,
it is to stand there while people are looking at you and you're just... Oh, headphones. Bonnet. Gloves. Lip gloss. Like, you ain't fucking embarrassed?
These 2 women from Brazil tried to emulate our favorite Costa Rican criminal, but unfortunately they didn't have the thigh strength to pull off the job.
The
thieves reportedly grabbed a number of toiletries from the store before stuffing them in their underwear and attempting to walk out without paying. Fortunately, they were caught with their pants down as the eagle-eyed shopkeeper spotted what they were doing and forced them to lift up their dresses, revealing their stolen booty. I'm glad the shopkeeper caught the thieves, but I really hope they didn't put those products back on the shelves without giving them a deep, deep clean first. It turns out this method of shoplifting is pretty common, although some criminals are more creative than others.
Pacific Ocean. Fat camel toe. Yeah.
They say that beauty is pain, but when this criminal chose to steal a top from this clothing store, I don't think she anticipated quite how painfully embarrassing it would be when she got caught. This shoplifter is a little bit craftier than
she
those
lifted up your skirt.
Lifted
up your
shorts
dress and got that
that
shit.
allowed her to hide her stolen goods like a criminal kangaroo. Unfortunately, she got all dressed up for nothing, and after being caught by a shopping attendant, she was forced to stand and wait as they lifted up her dress and exposed her crimes to the rest of the store. The way that criminal was exposed was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But at least she put some thought into her robbery. The same can't be said for this next thief.
Oh, hell. Stealing from a vape store. What they doing? Who's stealing? The old man or them? You dumb ass motherfucker. He's an automated door. So what do you do? Like close the door? Like locked it?
As this Australian teenager placed a crate full of alcohol on this store's counter and sidled up to the automatic doors, he thought he'd orchestrated the perfect crime.
He should have tested out like...
to snatch the booze and run straight out of the store before anyone had time to react. But unfortunately, the shopkeeper was one step ahead of him. The shopkeeper had noticed the teen's shifty behavior, prompting him to casually reach to his lap to use a wireless key fob to lock the store's doors right at the beginning of the video. As a result, when the kid tried to grab the drinks and run, he found himself trapped inside the store. He'd attempted to steal some pre-mixed Jack Daniels and Coke, but thanks to that shopkeeper's quick thinking, the kid ended up with Jack, forcing him to awkwardly search for cash in his pockets and have the world's most embarrassing conversation with the man he just tried to rob. Let's move from petty thieves and shoplifters to a criminal who tried to steal something a bit more substantial.
Nigga trying to steal an ATM? Nigga! Oh, this nigga really trying. Look at him. Look at him. But hurry up. Door's closing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He getting it. He getting it. Oh, buddy. You better put that thing between the doors of the fucking... Ooh, got you, dumbass.
Yo, wildin'.
Yes, nigga, ain't gonna put ATM bus on my bus. Yeah, wait for the next one, bud.
This thief from New Jersey was skilled enough to steal an entire ATM, but unfortunately he'd forgotten to hire a getaway driver.
Yeah.
With no way of getting the ATM home, he decided to turn to public transport, locking the machine up to a bus and asking the driver for a ride. I don't know how much bus drivers earn in New Jersey, but this one is clearly happy with his salary because he closed the doors and left the criminal stranded on the side of the road.
Yeah.
This video is absolutely hilarious, but it was originally uploaded by internet comedian and influencer Darius DK, so unfortunately, there's a good chance that this is actually a staged prank. Even if the ATM robbery is fake, there are equally shocking examples of real criminals getting stuck in sticky situations.
I told you we need more glitter. What the fuck is he doing?
Here's
you
one
goofy
thing you
ass,
need to do before you buy
dumbass.
anything online. Don't spend
Goofy
another dollar on
motherfucker.
Amazon until you watch.
Look at your goofy ass. Stuck. Dumb ass.
This video from Andhra Pradesh, India shows the moment that a burglar was discovered calling for help after getting stuck in a hole in the side of a temple. The thief had reportedly broken into the temple through a small ventilation window before filling his pockets with holy ornaments made out of silver. And when the criminal tried to climb back out through the hole, he got stuck, left hanging out of the wall as his legs kicked around it.
Any smart person would throw out the valuable stuff out first, and then think smarter, not harder.
Like, talk about karma.
Dumbass.
After struggling for a while, the thief was forced to
too?
shout for help, alerting some passers-by. Unsurprisingly, these locals weren't particularly understanding, and instead of helping the criminal escape, they filmed him and called the police.
Y'all doing?
I'm not sure how long the thief was stuck in the wall for, but something tells me he'll be stuck behind bars for a little bit longer. The footage of the criminal is pretty damning, but still, it could be worse. At least he wasn't literally caught with his pants down. This criminal from Tucson, Arizona found himself in one of the most incriminating positions in the world, as he was caught hanging upside down on the fence of an elementary school with his pants around his ankles. According to an eyewitness, the criminal climbed and slipped off the fence at Miles Elementary School in an attempted break-in. Apparently, as the criminal fell off the fence, his baggy pants got caught on his spikes, leaving him hanging by his ankles with his tighty-whities on show. The cops soon arrived on the scene, helping the criminal down from the fence before cuffing him and placing him in another tricky position. The back of a police car. It still isn't clear why the man was attempting to break into an elementary school. Maybe he was there for, I don't know, coloring books?
No, he was there for
being that stupid, I doubt he
them.
even has the capacity to color inside the lines. That guy found himself in a pretty embarrassing situation, but he isn't the only criminal who was caught hanging upside down. This thief in England was found hanging by his shoelaces after attempting to break through a window and burgle a house in Dartford, Kent. According to the local police, as the burglar tried to climb through the broken window, he managed to slip over while simultaneously getting his shoe and shoelaces trapped in the window frame. The criminal was left hanging upside down for over an hour as a crowd of 30 passers-by gathered to watch the commotion and mock him. When the homeowner got back from work, the burglar reportedly begged to be let down, but unsurprisingly, the homeowner called the cops instead. This next criminal encountered a similar problem whilst breaking and entering.
Hello? Oh, hell. Oh, shit. Squeeze your buttocks. Squeeze. Got caught. No. Uh-oh. You're stuck. You dumb duck. Fuck. Take it off, you dumb hoe. Take it off. Take it off your shoulder, you dummy. Put the drink down and open the window. Aw, shit.
This footage shows the moment that a criminal from Melbourne, Australia attempted to break into a bookstore. As the burglar's backpack gets caught in the store's door, he struggles with it for a considerable amount of time.
A bookstore, my nigga. A bookstore.
Just take it off.
Y'all ain't got libraries.
A bookstore, this thief clearly lacks the brain cells to be able to read. However, against all odds, the criminal was somehow successful, and he was later recorded exiting the store with their safe lugging the heavy container down the road. Well, he got away with the goods, though I'd argue the video of his slapstick break-in is worth 10 times whatever was in the safe.
A safe?
All those felons fell at the first hurdle. However, even when thieves make it inside the place they're robbing, there's still plenty that can go wrong.
A dog. Bite his ass. What the fuck is he doing? Why he moving like that? He looked right at the camera as he moving. So you might as well just walk. Look at him. Looking right at the camera. Like, what the fuck? Get caught. Get caught. Get caught. Please get caught.
Now I know what you're thinking. The new Mission Impossible looks really low budget. Well, in reality, this security footage comes from Australia, not Hollywood. And it shows the moment that a suburban home was burgled by a criminal known as the Brighton Crawler. That nickname sounds pretty terrifying,
what the
but
fuck
when
is
you
he
watch
doing?
this bumbling criminal drag his belly across the ground, it's kind of hard to be intimidated. When the crawler first broke into the home, he actually managed to notice the security cameras, prompting him to stop, drop, and crawl out of sight. This display of intelligence was pretty short-lived, and as he tried to crawl across the floor to avoid being seen, he accidentally shoveled his way into view. If that wasn't stupid enough, the crawler then turned and stared straight at the camera, giving the cops a clear look at his face.
Well, he got glasses
According to the police, the crawler attempted to steal 2 safes from the home, but when a neighbor came to investigate the disturbance, he ran away and climbed over the garden fence, escaping empty-handed. Unfortunately, the police haven't been able to identify or track down the criminal.
Duh,
so
you got
as of
glasses
now,
on,
the
you dumb
crawler
dumbass.
is still at large, slithering around the streets of Australia in search of a new house to unsuccessfully rob.
Dumb as
The
fuck
security
doing that.
cameras got a pretty good look at the crawler's face, so he's incredibly lucky that the police weren't able to identify him. Committing a crime like that without wearing a mask seems pretty dumb, but then again, a disguise doesn't always make a criminal harder to track down. When this criminal from Belleville, Illinois decided to hold up a gas station, he had the bright idea of wearing a mask. Unfortunately, his choice in disguise left a lot to be desired, as he walked into the store and robbed the cashier with a see-through plastic bag over his head.
What makes arcade
Oh
is they have all
no!
these
See what I'm
sounds
talking
for
about?
space.
See what I'm
You
talking
know,
about?
there's
See
a
what I'm
bunch of
talking
cool
about?
sounds.
These.
The criminal only stole $60 from the gas station,
Now, what the
but to
fuck?
be fair, that was probably all he could carry.
Probably
It's
could.
not like he could use the bag he brought. Unsurprisingly, when this CCTV footage was shared with the police, it didn't take them long to identify the criminal and arrest him, and he was later sentenced to 15 years in prison for the robbery and a string of previous offenses. The plastic bag bandit is pretty dumb.
I'm about to say
but he
15
has some
years just to
competition.
rob a gas
These
station?
shoplifters were caught on camera stealing alcohol from a convenience store in Louisa, Virginia.
Now what the
while
fuck
donning
in the
2
cocoa
carved-out
melon is going
watermelons
on
filled with
here?
eye holes. It isn't clear why the melon-headed criminals decided to don these makeshift melon masks, but it didn't take long for the Louisa Police Department to identify one of them as 20-year-old Justin Rogers. Justin was charged with larceny, and while the police didn't explain how they tracked him down, if I had to guess, I'd say they probably used their own melons. Let's move from shoplifting to white-collar crime as we check out the story of an independent contractor who had to pay $563 in damages and serve 2 years of probation after attempting to defraud the company he was working for.
What? You try to do what? Ice cream machine? Coffee? Hello? He had to serve two years probation just for throwing ice on the ground? Oh, this old ass man wants some money.
An independent contractor who decided to have a change in career, trying his hand at acting and insurance fraud at the same time. In this video, Alexander clearly pours a cup of ice on the floor before stepping on a cube and pretending to slip over.
Some more ice,
After the video
that ice was scattered straight to the fridge. You need at least a couple more.
Until one of his colleagues found him and called an ambulance. After being taken to hospital, Alexander filed a large insurance claim against the company, asking them to pay for his ambulance ride and the supposedly expensive treatment he received for his non-existent injuries. The company were happy to pay, but first they had to conduct an investigation into the incident. An investigation that uncovered this damning surveillance footage. The embarrassing video incriminated Alexander immediately, and instead of receiving a big insurance payout, he was forced to pay $563 in restitution to the insurance firm, serve 2 years of probation, and undergo 14 hours of community service.
Yeah.
All in all,
Damn.
Alexander's career as a fraudster didn't work out, and he's unlikely to get hired as an independent contractor ever again. However, if I was him, I'd try and find myself an agent and book some auditions. With acting chops like this, he was clearly born to be on the silver screen.
No, of course
not
he
the
wasn't.
floor.
Unless the silver
Watching
screen behind
Alexander
two
shamelessly
trash
steal from
cans.
work is pretty disheartening.
Yeah.
However, not all
You did real
criminals are
good,
so
babe.
dishonest. Some of them genuinely love good old-fashioned hard work.
What he doing? He mowing the lawn? Free work from the dirties. Oh, the dusty, is it on? It's not even on. This nigga just running. Look at him. Look at him.
This criminal is either the stupidest or the most thoughtful thief in the world. Because after stealing a lawnmower from a house in Port Arthur, Texas, he decided to do some yard work, heading out into the garden and mowing the homeowner's lawn. When the police arrived, the crook reportedly ran away from the cops, dragging the lawnmower behind him. Unfortunately, the weight of the lawnmower was too cumbersome, prompting him to ditch it in an alleyway before making his escape. The police used the security camera to identify the thief as a local criminal.
Wait a second. I mean, he took my lawnmower and mowed my lawn. First of all, thank you, because I wasn't going to do it. Second of all, a good deed he did. He not only that he took my shit, he did a good deed. He mowed my lawn, because my lazy ass won't do it. So, thank you, sir, for mowing my lawn. Thank you, police, for trying to catch his ass, but, you know.
Because Hubbard, however, they weren't able to track Marcus
next time,
down, and they're
dumbass.
reportedly still looking for his whereabouts. If you ask me, even if the cops do find Marcus, the real winner in all of this is the homeowner. After all, they got their lawnmower back and their lawn mowed for free.
Exactly.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
Like, it's a
Marcus
win-win.
managed to get away from the cops, but not all criminals are lucky enough to evade arrest. Back in 2017, John Bell from Houston, Texas, tried to rob a cell phone store, storming in with a gun and demanding that the shopkeeper empty the cash register. Unfortunately, he was immediately outsmarted by both the shopkeeper and their customers as they quickly rushed out of the store and locked the door behind them. At this moment, John became the hostage as he was stuck inside the store with no way of getting out. Most thieves want to break into places.
Look at him.
Over the next 8 minutes, John did everything he could to get out of the building.
Can y'all let me out real quick? I need to go check something. Y'all can let me out.
Break through the glass and steal bars.
Hey.
Unfortunately, he was as skinny as he was stupid, and after a few minutes of prying and begging passersby to let him out, the police arrived, arresting the criminal before later sentencing him to 5 years in jail.
That's not enough.
Although technically
get
he'd
10.
already served 8 minutes. Now, this next thief's breaking and entering skills are more efficient than
He
stupid.
want a piano?
However, the target of his burglary makes him look pretty dumb after he put in all that effort to steal a Mickey Mouse toy from a piano store.
What the fuck?
I've heard of a cat burglar, but this thief's interest in plush mice is pretty confusing. Nobody's sure why the criminal stole such a worthless item, but hey, thieves are people too. Maybe he just gets lonely at night.
I guess the rent was due.
But luckily, a local charity bought the store
a new
pay
his rent, so he had to get his daughter something valuable, I
as an added
guess.
bonus.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
a nice gesture, or should I say?
I can see why. You know, the trenches is real. The hood is real. The struggle is real.
I'm not sure why a thief would steal a plush toy, but this next criminal has a much clearer motive for his crime: hunger.
What is that? You dumb fuck. It looks hot. It's rotisserie.
This criminal gave a new definition to the term caught red-handed after attempting to steal a rack of lamb meat from a kebab restaurant. Unfortunately for the thief, these rotating skewers are superheated to cook the lamb meat and keep it warm throughout the night, a fact that he only learned after grabbing the metal.
Gotcha, bitch.
The thief's eyes were bigger than his stomach and his pain tolerance as the heat forced him to flee the shop with nothing but burnt hands and a bruised ego.
Nice.
Now you got
lesson.
3rd-degree burns
Any
on your
questions?
hands.
Yeah.
Looking like a dummy.
Go background check.
Don't get me wrong, stealing food from a restaurant is pretty immoral behavior, but do you know what's even worse? Being a quitter. That bandit's lack of commitment to his crime is disappointing to see, But to be fair,
It looks
he isn't
good,
the
but
only
nasty at
criminal
the
who
same
gave up at the
time.
first hurdle.
Well, oh, what you stealing, buddy? What you doing? Oh, packages? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Stealing packages. Oh, fucker. Shit. Gotcha, dumbass. Yup. 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 Yup.
When this porch pirate from
Why he
Tacoma,
opened the
Washington
door?
decided to steal this package, he saw it as a way to make
Got your
himself some
ass.
easy cash.
Yup.
Little did he know this house was far from an easy target, and he'd accidentally
Oh.
stumbled upon the home of Jeremy Barrow, the creator of an anti-porch pirate booby trap called the Blank Box.
Oh,
The Blank
yeah.
Box's story starts back in 2017 when Jeremy's packages were getting repeatedly stolen by porch pirates. Jeremy decided to get some revenge on the thieves, so he constructed a fake package out of blank shotgun shells and fishing wire that lets out a flash and a bang when lifted. As you can see, Jeremy's so-called blank box was pretty effective at deterring porch pirates, and before long,
Got
every
you,
criminal
dumbass,
who tried to rob
stupid
Jeremy
hoe.
was sent running away.
Yep. You know what's
Sprawling-
more creative? This one and the water skewer. The one that was like to doing the bike. Yeah,
across
that
his
one's
front yard
creative
in
too.
fear.
I wouldn't
The
have
gadget
thought of
worked
that.
so well that he started
Or
selling them,
this.
setting up an online store to help other people with a porch pirate problem.
Better get that money,
Instead
hoe.
of spending a ton of money on advertising, all
Protect
Jeremy
your
had to do to sell the
packages.
product was buy a porch camera, set up a YouTube channel, and expose every thief who tried to steal his packages, showing how effective
Gotcha,
the Blank Box
ass.
is at keeping his deliveries safe. Exposing all those porch pirates online must be pretty satisfying for Jeremy. However, I'm not sure he should bother going to all the effort because sometimes the stupidest criminals expose themselves. Back in 2012, Hannah Sabata from Waco, Texas, decided to go on a crime spree, robbing
Oh, no.
$6,000 from a bank at gunpoint and stealing a Pontiac Grand Am.
Oh,
By all
bitch.
accounts, the 19-year-old had gotten away with her crimes after successfully evading the cops and making it back home. Unfortunately, instead of lying low and enjoying her newfound wealth, Hannah decided to pull out her camera and make a YouTube video.
You dumb fucks. You know, I hate when you have some criminals that, you know, successfully they do what they want to do, criminal-wise, right? And then they get their phone out and be like, "What's up, y'all? It's your boy. Oh, it's your girl. And I just successfully robbed this damn bank. What? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, I stole $6,000. $6,000. Y'all won't be fucking believe it. Look at this. Look at this. $6,000. Yeah. They're like, wait, why am I getting arrested? Oh my God, yo, this is not fair. This is not fair. I didn't do nothing. I have the right. This is America. I have the right to be here. I have the right to be here. She's like, shut the fuck up. Come on, Chicha Peters. I robbed the bank. Bitch, you are stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you? Give me like at
In
least
this
like
grainy, glitchy
3,000.
video, Hannah boasts about her crimes in great detail while
I
showing her
stole a
ill-gotten
car.
gains off to the camera. As you can imagine, it didn't take long for the police to see the video, and they
Yeah.
arrested Hannah the same day that it was uploaded.
Yeah.
With this online confession, the case was open and shut, and Hannah was later sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison for her crime spree.
Ooh.
So her life as a teenager and her career as a YouTuber came to an
Let's see,
abrupt
19. It's a 10 to 20 years. 19, 29. Oh, baby, she won't get out. She's either 29 or 39.
end. Uploading your own confession onto YouTube is pretty
You're a
stupid,
dumb fuck.
but it could
Like,
be worse.
enjoy
Back in
that-
2017,
Ooh.
a burglar called Jesse Berube one-upped Hannah and established himself as one of the dumbest criminals of all time.
What'd he do?
After calling 911 on himself. In December 2017, Jesse decided to channel his inner Santa Claus as he attempted to burglarize a business in Citrus Heights, California by climbing down their chimney. Now, Santa's had a lot of practice climbing down chimneys over the years, but unfortunately, this was Jesse's first time. As he
Santa
reached
had
the bottom of the chimney, he got stuck. Jesse tried to wiggle his way out of the tight, dark space, but eventually, he accepted his fate, reaching into his pockets and dialing 911 for help. Presumably, the local police spent a good few minutes laughing at Jesse over the phone before
Yeah.
heading to the scene and discovering him trapped in the chimney, completely covered in soot. After another bout of
Ew.
laughing, the cops rescued him from the hole, pulling him to safety and charging him with 1 count of burglary. Jesse might be one of the only criminals to have
It
called
should
the
be like
cops
half
on
burglary
himself.
because
And
he
he
didn't
better
really
watch his
make
back
it.
in prison. Nobody there likes snitches. Not even the ones who snitch on themselves. Well, with that,
That was a lot, y'all. The fuck? I got no words. I'm gone. Bye. Love you. Bye-bye.